Ahmed?
Yes.
Are we done that long over there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you said turn down the torque.
So it'll slip on you. We good? How's it feel along that crack?
It feels great.
Along the crack, right here. You got any bounce? Okay. What's stopping the bounce? Tongue and groove.
Everything's tight.
Everything's tight. Tongue and groove. If we were doing this a real job, we put glue down underneath of this. On each one of those joints, there was glue and screw. And that makes it boom, like that.
Go down bouncing over there.
Right. When we build these walls down here, we're going to put this stuff, not the 3/4, but the 1/2 inch, on the outside of the wall. And what that'll do is that makes this wall absolutely tight this way, absolutely tight this way. So we can get 120-mile-an-hour wind on these walls and not move. Ain't going anywhere. Because this stuff is stronger than shit. Okay. Now, Friday. Friday, my mom's going to come in. We've been working with the electrician. He's a dude from the last cohort. And he's going to help us wire a couple outlets.
Wait, the same guy that
Wire his book, yeah. Yeah,
the
we're
same
gonna-
guy that electrocuted his boss is going to come teach us.
Yeah. What's
Everybody keep your heads up.
He's going to illuminate you.
What? What?
Everybody keep your heads up.
What? What? You want to be
Right,
illuminated?
you work with you, my guy. You want to do that.
Light up the room?
Was I have sparks in
Okay, what's up?
this? Yeah, right. I'm going to be a little busy. Yeah. That's what I'm feeling too. There's some Bruce's ass too.
All of your stuff over there. Okay, gentlemen. Girls.
Mr. Bruce, you see that house over here? Back here in the back, that big house. Isn't that little attic? Can't you walk in there?
Sure.
See?
Where the windows are?
Yeah, that big, yeah, that's an old style house.
That's
That's the 3rd floor.
That's how
See? Yeah.
that's how they built the house
They got
out west.
on the 3rd floor.
Okay, I worked on the house 2 doors down.
2 doors this way?
Yeah.
Was it big like that?
Not as big as that.
Yeah, that's big.
That's big ass.
That's a big house. That's a big
That
house.
may-
That is 2 houses. That's a
Above that top. But I mean right, left.
Originally, that was probably one house originally.
You're looking at 3 houses there. One on the right, one here in the middle, and one on the left. 3 houses.
No. 3 and 1? That's one house. That's all one house.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's all one building.
Just shit out.
Yeah, you're originally been vacant for 30 years. Fixing those places up, right? Okay.
Everybody keeps asking me, is he gonna put something on top of the purchase? Like, nah, okay. I'm just gonna park.
Look at it inside.
We got
Oh,
somebody, we got
that's
somebody.
big.
That's his guy.
We got somebody big piece of time. I'm telling you.
You're what, sorry?
Scripper mentioned, right from there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Mr. Bruce, we deserve it.
You know what you got going on tomorrow? Is you guys weren't here Friday. You're taking step apart. Taking apart, put it back together.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Yeah, that's about to be
Who wasn't here Friday? Y'all gotta take the steps apart.
He said,
He said to put them back. Yeah.
Yeah, these guys here were the only ones here Friday.
Who did have class Friday?
We didn't have class Friday, but I needed to go get wood, so these guys showed up to go get wood. So we went and got wood, we did something else.
so y'all basically missed out on the learning lesson.
Yeah. So we are.
Okay, so here's the deal. Every one of these pieces has a name. And on Thursday, I'm gonna give you a drawing with all these pieces drawn on. And you're gonna give me the names of all those pieces. So between now and Thursday, ask me as many questions as you can think of because I don't want you to be walking around going, I don't know, I don't remember.
What's my name again?
What's my name again? What's my name still? So if you have questions, ask questions. If you know everything, you don't need to ask questions. So, next thing on the list is I want you and Javon to teach the stairs tomorrow. All right? So you get everybody over here, you put them on chairs, give them drills. You get lunch upstairs. You want some Panda Express? I'll give you a map. I'll give you a map. Okay, we'll let Javon teach the way now on the stairway.
Are we doing anything else today?
What time is it?
11:30.
11:30, yes, we got more to do, okay. Once you can buy your own bus, and then you won't have to wait.
My license is speeding right now, so I can't.
Dude.
Oh, damn.
So what do you gotta do to get your license back? You mean, you gotta spend it for driving without a license? Okay. All right.
I'll be good in January.
You'll be good in January? Okay. We need to get through these books, okay?
Mr. Bruce.
Now listen, yeah, but y'all gonna get tested. Chapter.
Are we taking them home? The book?
No.
I'll let you take as many pre-tests as you want, but we're gonna do a handwritten pre-test. So when you go into test, when you go online to test, you can take all the notes you have. All the notes you have out of here. You can't take
It's open book.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
not
not
open.
open book, but you can take all your notes.
Take all your notes.
Open notes. When is the test? I got it.
I'd like to take it, I'd like to get 3 of these chapters done by the end of next week. Test.
Oh,
By a week from Thursday.
It looks like my email.
Okay, so you should put some time in your Friday evening.
On Friday?
Just come in, go over it together, ask me questions, make notes, share notes. Let's just get this stuff done because this certificate is the Robertson gentleman that was in here last week. All their academy stuff is all this NCCER. So this is the core. It's not real in depth. A lot of it, especially the construction math, we did a couple weeks ago, and we've been working on it. Decimals, fractions, percentages, scaling, reading tape measure, all that stuff that you've been doing is in here. So that part of it should go pretty quickly for you. But we want to get you, this will get you a certificate, an NCCER certificate for core. And then they have additional training if you want to do carpentry. There's a couple levels of carpentry, advanced carpentry stuff, 1, 2, 3, and electrical work, and HVAC work. So, well, yeah, you're gonna be, just consider yourself in school for the next 5 years. You're gonna be somewhere in school, at least once a week for the next 5 years. Till your turn. Okay? And what happens as you get this stuff passed, tested off on, and passed, is they'll incrementally raise your pay scale. You know, maybe not by tens of dollars, but by $1.50, $2 an hour. And that's real money. You know, that's another $80 a week. $80 if you didn't have to go out and work an extra hour for it, because they're giving you a little better pay raise. So let's get this knocked out. 3 chapters by the end of next week, testing. Okay, we've got lab computers in here, we can set up in here, or we can go into the neighbor's lab in there and test. And then when we get back from Christmas, we're going to jump on our OSHA 10 stuff. Some of you have OSHA 10.
I do.
How many weeks of Christmas break we got?
Your last day of school is the 15th, so that you'll be out the last half of December. But if you want to come in after Christmas, I'll make sure I'm here for you.
All right, Mr. Bruce.
We're just gonna keep knocking this thing out, and you guys are gonna end up, and next spring's gonna roll around, and you're gonna have 2 or 3 job offers, and you're gonna have to make a decision what the hell you wanna do with your life. Stay home and watch the talk like a bed, or or go to work and earn some real money, okay?
Yes, sir.
He didn't watch it live, he records it. Well,
I didn't ask you, Mr.
He
Bruce.
watches it later in the day.
Bruce, you talk about it so much. I think you're a fan of the show.
I think, okay. Any questions about what we did today?
No, sir.
What did you put in? What were the first 2 things you put in today? Underneath Javon's feet?
The floor joist?
Yes.
Floor joist.
You know floor joists, you know knee wall,
Yes, sir.
your little knee wall that you built.
Yes, sir.
So those are knee wall studs that are in there. There's 2x8 studs that are in there. And we built it out of 2x8s because it's the same width as what? As our block wall. So we had laid this up out of cement block, this knee wall, it'd be the same width.
Right.
7.5 inches, 7.5 inches. So we built our own, what's this underneath it here? What's that space underneath there called? Crawl space.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm gonna write this stuff down.
Yeah, I think you ought to write it down, because you know, you get here Thursday, and I give you that drawing, and you're going, what? Okay, and tomorrow, Trent and Javon are gonna give you all the names, all these pieces, parts here for the stairs. And then as soon as we get done with that, we'll start working on these walls. Do what? Not doing the wall stuff? No, not today. Tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
So, when you get here and you start working on these steps, you put the troops into shape and get them taking this apart and make them ask you questions and give them the names of all the pieces that you're taking apart and make them make sketches so they know what the hell they just took apart. They don't go, well, where does this piece go?
That's pretty much it.
Okay? So, you just wanna know, vocabulary is one big thing.
Leisure board is basically.
Vocabulary is one big thing, and how to put the pieces together is your next week. So, you're using tools, you're making cuts, you're measuring, you're marking, you're attaching pieces to each other. You know, this is the things you do when you go out on the job. And I don't care what type of work you're into. So we got a panicky phone call last week, first thing in the morning. I think, does it work? You know, the age of the house, go back in the 40s, almost 80 years old. I said, I think you're probably looking at a plugged drain line that doesn't have any opening in it. And so Ty and I went out, cut the back wall of the cabinet out, cut the pipe out where the drain goes into the wall, where the T fitting. Cut from the top of the T down into the basement, piece about this long, packed solid with chip from over the years.
It says spring water?
Distilled water.
So it was just, there was no room to run a snake in there. There was no room. So it was galvanized, old galvanized pipe. And we cut it out and put new PVC. But we had to measure, do what? What do we got here? A lot of sheep. So, plumbing thing requires some measurement and problem solving. All this stuff that you do, you're gonna end up, nothing's gonna be perfect. It's just not gonna be that way. Unless you're in a cabinet shop and you're monitoring every room, every time you look. But when you're framing, things move so fast, or one moves so fast, that you really don't have time to, you're not making a Swiss watch. This is not a Swiss watch. You're building a cabinet, you get a little closer to building a Swiss watch. So the details get a lot more finite, a lot tighter. Okay, 5 things you're gonna put in your pouch when you go out on the job site.
You got measure tape, pencil, your square, your hammer,
Most importantly, your knife is not too light.
your pencil, your knife.
There you go. And using it to sharpen it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're using it to sharpen your pencil, and they send out a skid of bricks that is bound up, and the bricks are bound up with
You gotta cut it all.
green fiber tape that keep stuck together like that, so the bricks don't all fall off. You gotta cut the binding. Well, but, you know, these guys have been over there for 3 months working, and they haven't seen the first sheet of drywall.
So you ain't really gonna need it for
Probably.
just driving.
Probably not till you're 4 months, 5
You
months.
gotta be completely sealed in for drywall.
Like, the roof's gotta be dry, everything below the roof's gotta be dry.
Pretty much complete, right? It's gotta be done.
And the plumbing needs to be done, the electric needs to be finished, and the HVAC has to be done before you can start drywall. And they have to be signed off on. plumbing, electric, heating, and your structure.
So it all has to work.
It all has to work before you start putting drywall. And if the drywall guys goof up, it rolls downhill and ends up in the painter's lap. The carpenters do a bad job, the drywall guys do a bad job. Don't worry about the paint on it. Paint's going bad. Landlord special. All right, landlord special.
So you gotta sometimes fill it in like with the California patch.
Yeah.
How do slumlords get away with being slumlords?
Because of slum city workers.
Like, they got they been slumlords
You
for
gonna
a
get him
while.
off on
Well,
the
let
side.
me
You gotta
give
get
you-
him off on the
I just gotta ask,
side.
is he a property owner, like,
We ain't gonna learn
you
nothing yet.
Well,
Let me give you-
back in my day.
Not yet. That's when you rub your chin like
Scratch your head.
Because
You know, when horses have
back when I used to do it myself, I know you about to say, back when I used to do it.
when I used to line the gypsum out of mine,
What do you do with a bad tenant? There you go.
well, bad
It
tenant,
started off good.
a bad tenant,
Yeah, then it started partying every night.
you give them written notice on your lawyer's letterhead.
Lawyer.
Yeah, because
Don't write it yourself.
don't write it yourself. Pay the lawyer, they see it came from the law office of Bradstreet,
Such,
such and
yeah, law
such.
and such and such.
Boris Sater, Seymour Steve, and it's got a stamp on the bottom of it, and they said, oh shit, I'm going to jail. You know, but, you know, that's where you have to start if you've got a bad tenant. You gotta. Oh, yeah.
What's your worst experience? What's your worst experience with a bad tenant?
I had a young lady, friend of the family, who got into drugs and was stealing money, lying, not paying her bills, rent and everything. And so you've got friends involved. Same with family. You get family members. Oh, I just need a place to stay for a couple months. Yeah, can I just live there and pay you extra? So, you know, family and friends are the worst. Because, you know, they think you owe it. You owe this. You got it, we don't, you should give it to us. They don't care what bills you have to pay regarding the property.
But you got it. Yeah.
But you do, you gotta pay the bills.
Oh, okay.
If they're not paying their rent in a regular fashion, then you're gonna be
So
in
she
trouble.
stopped paying?
Oh, yeah. So, I asked her to move out. Oh, no, I can't move out for 90 days. I said, well, that's gonna be really hard. So I said, I'm just gonna get the lawyer to inform me. And it was the fact that I told her we were gonna get the lawyer to inform me. People think that lawyers are the end of the earth, you know. When a lawyer comes to your door, you might as well just die instead of getting shot because follow-up disorder or something. So, you know, she took that seriously, and she took it to her parents, and her parents jumped her shit. But, you know, family and friends are the hardest tenants to have. Because not all of them are bad, but a lot of times the worst fixes you get into is where your family members or friends think you owe them free rent.
You know, a lot of people are just like
Free
that.
rent.
The only family is rent.
Free rent? You said free.
Free, free, because you got it and I don't, and I need it and you don't. You know, so it should be free. You know, their economics, their financial literacy is steep. It's like this. You know, they don't realize that there's, or they don't care that there's bills associated. And when you start using, or you're drinking alcohol to excess, or you're doing any kind of behavior, you know, gambling, any of that stuff skews your reality. You know, instead of north being north, well, northeast is, north is south, south is north, You know, it just.
Wow, I've never heard it like that. That is crazy. That's a good perspective.
Well, you know, you wanna talk about this issue too, you're not done hearing about that. When the legislature gets done with that, you won't be able to run around and just smoke ad nauseam. You know, on your own accord, whenever you want
Bruce, they
to.
do that anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was already thinking.
Yeah,
They're already doing
They're doing it, but what's happening?
that. If you go outside, you'll see a group of them smoking.
Yeah.
Mr. Bruce.
I understand, but what are they doing? You know, poking the bear. Poking the bear, what's gonna happen sooner or later? The bear's gonna bite their stick off. So you
So now
smoke,
get in trouble?
you smoke, you jump in the car, I've just gotta go 3 blocks. No different from alcohol.
Crazy statement.
Mr. Bruce, no, you're
Yeah.
not gonna get stopped.
Oh, yeah.
Will you?
Look here, look
You know
here.
you can't, you know you can't.
You can't smoke, I know.
Yeah, you
I
can't
know.
operate a vehicle, and they take it to where you can't even these high, you got the CC number, you can't use it to carry it with eyes. So if you out there got your gun in your pocket, you smoking.
Yeah, you can't
they
do
go-
That's how OVI?
Yeah,
That's a charge.
Yeah, they gonna charge you.
Yeah, you're
Sitting there hiding
inebriated.
your gun.
You're inebriated, right?
So they made it to where it's like either or type of thing where you can't get caught both.
Wow.
Yeah. So answer me this, why is it you wanna walk around with a gun in this town? Why do you wanna walk?
Because the police will shoot you.
No.
No,
But you
that's
can't
not a
shoot the
good.
police.
No,
No,
you're gonna lose that gun.
No, if you get pulled over and you have a gun on you, the police are automatically scared.
Most of them, it's a
That's what
style.
I'm saying.
They wanna,
You
feel like they're.
If you have a gun, you risk more by getting shot by the police than anybody else if you have a gun.
The young ones walking around with it on them, they wanna feel important.
Back here.
Or back here,
Oh,
they
yeah.
wanna feel important.
This is the one I love.
Like, oh, I'm the man.
I had 3 kids walk through my property, and I've got fence on 3 sides of the property. And I said, you know, walk out of the deck, I said, can I help you? We're just walking through here. I said, no, I don't think you are walking through here. You know. Well, that's not even.
Look like it works. We see it, it
So these 3 kids pulled a gun on me, walking on my
all of that.
walking on my property.
I would have let that bitch lose.
Well, that's fine.
How old were they? Young, 14,
Teenagers.
Yeah.
Teenagers.
Yeah,
And it's, you know, all this gangster shit. I'll pop your ass. I said, okay. I'm trying to pop my ass before I get the police out. Okay? So anyways, it's, you know, there's just a wrong culture in the black community that guns solve everything. You know, we had a kid in here 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, shot his girlfriend in the back. This is after he dragged an AR-15 to a birthday.
That's gonna go from.
So he gets rung up for that a couple years ago. Then I get a call a month ago, month and a half ago. Hey, what's that attorney's name and number?
That's muscle. I'm trying to turn the
What'd you do, Robert?
Here.
I said, well, we got into a little tiff, and I shot my girlfriend in the back. You know, 20 years old, second felony gun charge. You know, where do you think this kid's gonna end up?
You got one way ticket.
You got one way. They're no through streets where it's.
How is any future girlfriend ever gonna trust you?
Yeah.
No girlfriend in the future is ever gonna trust you. Like, they all gonna know you shot her.
Mr. Bruce, how do you come back from that?
No,
How do you come back from that, Mr. Bruce? Who's gonna hire
you might as well electrocute your boss.
How he come back from that? Never mind. Don't ask. Do not ask tomorrow.
But there he is, asking.
Oh, for real? That's it?
Yeah.
Well, ask you, Jay. You ask.
Hey, listen, when you're doing electrical work, you can't be careful enough and, you know, to accidentally cut a hot wire, yourself. Boom, you just blew up a $35 pair of pliers.
Man, I can't do it.
You can,
I'm not doing no electric.
you gotta pay it off.
No.
And you can't be
You get
using,
the wrong wires.
I had a bad
It's too
night.
easy to make a mistake.
Yeah, that electrician
You know, they
job,
should cut all the power.
it is real dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Especially like,
They carry it.
they be in like the main facilities, like the same way that cord is, right? They be fat cord,
A
like
bigger
wide,
cord,
yeah, like, they have to
yeah.
carry them like, and they be wearing suits and stuff. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I think the most dangerous
Yeah,
part is
like
you gotta put faith in your coworker, you gotta.
Like that,
That's-
That you can shut that
I
level
don't
You
want
wanna-
to make that mistake.
You want a Mohammed out on the job with you that's
Nah,
flipping
hell
papers
no,
on?
hell no.
So that, okay,
No.
so you better know who you're.
Yeah, I have faith in the person I'm working with.
I'm saying, touching everything, not gonna check, no, that's it.
Mr. Brooks, there was two people painting, right? And my dad was painting the house like right next to him. He left to go to the store, right? And they were painting and had the ladder up on the wires. He stopped, he said, hey man, y'all should probably take the ladder off. They were like, man, fuck you, man, trying to tell us what to do. By the time he got back from the alley, it was the paramedics, it was taped off, and they were dead on the ladder. Just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know, you can lead a horse to water, you can't make the
They
horse
cussed him
drink.
out.
You know, you can lead a horse to water, you can lead a horse to water, you can't make the horse drink the water. You can give a guy information, you can try and help him out.
It was stuck to the ladder like this.
You got straight quotes.
Yeah, he said they was stuck to the ladder, man. The dude at the bottom and the dude at the top.
What's the quote of the day?
I'm cool.
It's a crazy story.
Up at Worthington Industries, they had 3 maintenance guys moving 5 sections, 5-foot sections
Yeah, I think that's.
of scaffolding on casters,
He got the plant manager over there, this.
pushing it around the outside of the building, got it tangled up in overhead wires.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Fry said.
That's all it takes, one mistake.
Well,
One bump.
okay, look, there's 3 of you, you've got 25 foot of scaffolding, you're pushing it around on wheels. Do you think anybody would think to look up,
Double check.
to look? So, you know, when you got the blind leading the blind,
So did they
Fry.
survive? They didn't
No,
survive.
they didn't survive.
Oh, man, that's-
Cook City.
Good. What?
Well, we could've made a movie that-
That's horrible.
Mr. Bruce got us living in a
Y'all
movie.
horrible.
He said he couldn't see. That's crazy.
Oh,
You said that happened with somebody else, Mr. Bruce.
well, you know, what you guys wanna do is just give Muhammad a lot of room when he's teaching you here. Don't crowd him.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't know nothing about me.
You don't want him tagging you with a hot wire while you're bent over putting a screw in something. What do you think your hair do look like that?
Did you go to be an electrician, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should do electrocute your boss, bro.
I think I'm.
Oh, that's what happened, bro? Oh.
Oh, it was him. Nah, nothing like that.
So it was get back.
You got a live wire and let it swing down on him.
Oh, that's the true story, Mr. Brooks. We almost did it to him.
We almost took it.
You just trying to get back, Mr. Bruce.
I just didn't know a wire was hot. I tell you, that boy sparked up and then I turned around and did the same thing to him. He just hit our head and started to be careful and then started testing the wires.
See, you, as an electrician, even when you're doing demo, you always carry a stick.
That tester.
The tester. You just, all you do, put it on the wire. All you gotta do is put it on the wire. If it glows red, you know you got a hot
Yeah.
wire.
When I was a maintenance man, I had that. You put it in the this hose.
Yeah, you don't even have to put it into an outlet or anything. You just touch the wire. These wires hanging down up here. We can go ahead and test all these wires and see if any of them are hot. See that box that's open over there? The
Yeah.
wires are hanging out of it?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, some of those wires could
Yeah,
have.
what the fuck is up with that?
So you're talking about like an ohm meter type thing.
Not even an ohm meter. It doesn't even have a meter on it. It's just a
It just
stick.
goes red, it just lights up red.
Lights up red when you got power in the wall.
Sort of like ohm meter.
Is that a code violation?
Only
Over
if
here
you're
is this telling you.
how much, yeah, I know. This is just telling you it's hot.
Yeah. So what you need to know is, you need to know that it's hot. So you're not like,
Exactly.
because that'll just
Now,
ruin,
It'll make you
Well,
dance.
that'll ruin your hairdo.
It's gonna make you dance.
That's what I look like, Don.
It's gonna make you dance. It's gonna make you
Young King was an electrician in a former life. So we really want to hang a light up there because this is way too
Yeah, it's too dark, way too dark.
And what we'd like to do is hang a series of fluorescent lights butt in to butt in.
No, it's good
Across
because I
here.
already talked to Mr.
Do we have
Brown.
those?
No, but we
I talked to Mr. Brown.
Do we have like a little Mardi Gras?
Can we all dress like Mardi Gras people? Can we all dress like Mardi Gras people?
Yeah. On the last day. I bring them.
Last day?
I have them dancing. They're gonna be on top. You ready, Mr. Brewer?
I ain't ready for that. All that free old stuff.
I'm gonna sit
Mr.
on
Brewer, do you
top.
drink?
I don't drink anymore. I don't drink any less.
You gotta pay off, so
Yeah,
yeah.
you drink shots, Jack
They're
Daniels.
not going to pray, they're not doing certain things you're doing. You can't be following other
You having a
people,
party?
following their PPE.
Alright, are we happy enough with what we got done today? What are you working on tomorrow?
Taking a step forward, every back.
I gotta get my break.
Let me show her.
Bro, my pad, bro.
Never show the
I'm
wall.
putting on this pad.
Take it to the mechanic.
I put on a new motor.
Drop me off, I can have my car back in a day for $120.
Okay.
Drop it off in the yard, let him know.
Let's see what he's talking about.
He'll look at it, he ain't gonna charge you for looking at it.
Hey,
Are you right?
I was about to say, I
I
got.
gotta pick her up. You know, I got stuff to do.
That's the only thing.
That's why you monitor all the way.
And it's a brand new, everything brand new.
That's
I
why-
bought a brand new wall.
That's why I don't
I
fuck
bought
with
a
the
brand new
street
pad.
people. That's why I don't fuck with the street.
I think he got
If
stuff.
he don't fix it right, you take it back to him, he gonna make sure it's getting done and no extra charge, you know?
Yeah.
Cause there's been times where my shit.
What do you fix on your van?
Back brakes,
7.5.
The back brakes?
just the pads.
A good
No,
machine. You can call it right.
Yeah, he gonna get you right though. He ain't gonna gouge you, everything is right behind the train station. But he quick though. He quick.
On some days.
2 days at the most. At the most.
7.5 inches.
With it just being, with the damn brakes and rotors, that ain't nothing to him.
That's why.
Ain't nothing.
Nah,
That's nothing.
he can probably, if you let him know, like, man, I can use it as fast as possible, he probably has to take a while. With this, that, this,
You got some same level of those?
It's a tough bike and shit, bro. I don't know
Yeah, that's
why it's
crazy.
getting stuck. Yeah, it gotta be stuck. It's brand new everything.
See,
Even the time.
sometimes you go to the street people, they may have the knowledge, but they don't have orders. This guy got shot, like, he got everything, you know. He got the lift, he got to lift it up.
Yeah, I'm telling you why it's rotary.
Yeah. They'll call you, but you know.
7.75 height.
Just like what, yeah.
Because this is what you're.
You think that's
Too high.
other than street mechanics, but you can't use the street mechanics, you got to really good street mechanics. That guy has tools. It's just certain shit, you can't get enough leverage on.
So even with bad knee or replaced knee, this is a good height. It's a good muscle memory.
No,
That's
that's a little
7.5
program.
Yeah.
Mr. Bruce, what's that patch on your pocket for? Is that like for sharpening a knife on the right side there?
Here,
Yeah, does that serve a purpose?
hanging your table.
It's just so it's easier, and when you probably have to open yours.
You don't have this guy on here, you keep hanging your
Oh, it's gonna
table.
break the gene.
You get, it gets frayed, then it gets torn.
Gotcha.
So somebody thought about this,
Somebody was being thoughtful.
yeah. You know, it's like 5 pockets. What do you do with 5 pockets? Fill them full of shit.
Yeah.
Got a knife in one, a flat pencil in the other,
Money in the other.
you know.
Yeah.
Bruce, we could put a jacuzzi and 2 bags. I can't say all this. A
You
jacuzzi
You can
I
say
see it.
anything.
You see it?
Can you see it?
I see it bubbling.
I see it taking
I
up all
see
space.
it. It's hot tub.
We got it's just gonna be a metal barrel. We're not getting that big shut.
What?
Cut it in half. different.
All that strippers, I can speak.
First you want vintage strippers, then you want vintage pole dancers.
You ain't never seen this.
Oh, you could put a little soul in this slinger, though.
Okay, so
Telling
what's that
you.
hole you just crawled through called?
For fun.
What's the name?
Divert the cooling
What's the name of that hole?
on the pole.
An access opening. Okay, sometimes access openings are in the
Just
seal.
set a little ring right there.
And you have to go and get, yeah,
Tell me
whenever
what
you
you
clean
want
the
from me.
four steps of core plate. Okay, one of the real critical things on our job site is you want to keep your stuff off the floor as much as you can. So if you cut a piece and you let it fall on the floor, just go back and pick it up, throw it in the trash. You all fall like this.
Okay.
So that little stuff, just throw it in the dumpster or in the trash can. Throw all the cardboard out there.
Y'all get 3 free spins.
You get all the cardboard out there.
They got the wheelchair strip club.
Did you get all the cardboard
You
out
said
there?
what?
At the wheelchair strip club. 3 free spins.
Like, would you get money?
We have a-
Like,
The strippers is in
Not wheelchair.
oh,
You get 3 free spins.
Hey, do I get to spin around?
Nah, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all passing?
Wheelchair strip club.
How come I was bringing the wheel? Y'all,
Mr. Bruce, are you coming? Mr. Bruce. What? We going to the wheelchair strip club. You get 3 free spins.
Yeah. So what's your pull on it? An escalator or what?
It doesn't matter, Mr. Bruce. Are you coming?
A what?
Let's do that taxi. I seen the taxi cab. You know, they're mad at Uber. They don't like Uber drivers. They be like, get you.
Yes, taking their
Better.
The Uber driver is just advanced.
Yeah.
They advanced taxi drivers on the job. Especially the one I be seeing, they say yellow cab, it'll be a Tesla. It'll be a Tesla.
Yeah.
You have a yellow
I
cab.
was gonna put yes. But I got an Uber one time in a Tesla truck. When he pulled up, and I was over in the hood, everybody was looking like, I was like, I'm holler. This was years ago. I was like, I'm holler at y'all. It was a Tesla. The doors went up like that. And everybody was looking like,
You got a valid driver's license.
yeah, like you when it just came out.
Hey,
What? I pulled up, everybody was looking like, who was that?
I remember when the Tesla first dropped, I went to Easton and I was sitting in
Mr.
the
Bruce,
car.
sorry.
grab all that line like this, get them laid around that line, throw them in that car, get some space across the street. Yep.
Drive to the station, right?
What part of town are you in, Justin?
Whitehall, Brownie.
Raleigh, you're in. Raleigh.
Whitehall.
Right down by the police station.
Yeah, right
Right there, in that area.
Are you?
You know why it goes in there, don't you? Because there's an A&W root beer right down the street from.
Oh, yeah. shit.
I take my beer one time.
A&W and that Long John Silver.
Yeah, it's right connected to the anthem.
Yeah, no, I need that, bro.
I had one of those over one time.
You eat Del Taco?
One time when I was
Right,
like,
that's good.
it's a
There's a squirt out of you with a
Pro white.
unplug it, throw it behind the car.
I go.
Bruce, give me this.
If I buy a tent, right, and just set my tent out here on the concrete, can I do that? Like, I said, I don't wanna pay no rent, I just wanna live in my tent, right here on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk.
It's public,
Can't do
the
that.
sidewalk is public. So I gotta keep moving my tent.
Yo, you don't own it,
That's
bro.
what they do, Mr. Brooks.
If you don't own it, you see why they
They go places. They go under bridges and shit.
Right. Down South High Street, they used to have the camp, the homeless camp. Remember that? They still do? They work,
They're along the river.
Yeah.
Okay,
You ever
so,
go walk right down the sky? Walk around. I didn't even know RV. You go far enough.
You see,
down below Main Street. Down below. So there's Chick-fil-A, Stella's Journeyman.
I'm just setting my years ago.
Wow. What are the numbers to?
The Camp 3, Great Big.
Down there?
Spruce Street.
No. At the end to the full left, not in there,
Then
between
we
that.
put a big drainage pipe in there.
Where you gonna buy that?
Inside.
Yeah.
And Spruce Tree.
It's
Big
locked.
blue spruce, pine tree.
Oh, pine tree, gotcha, yeah.
Pine tree.
A giant one.
Yeah, big.
Okay.
They had 6 feet in
You're
there.
right here. So,
Underneath the pine tree?
Nobody knew. Crawl in, crawl out.
It's because the
Branches
We're coming down, and they hit everything. Wow.
On Morse Road.
Rent free.
I mean,
So when you.
dude, it's rent free until you go to the judge and say, what the hell are you thinking? Well, it's public property. Well, it ain't your public. It ain't your public property.
They have no landlord.
Yeah, I got you. But, you know, you go to these intersections of the freeway, you know, Morris and 270, boom, 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 boom. They're all
Out
four
there.
blocks.
Wow.
Underneath the vegetation, behind the blue.
Yeah, right.
You only know it because they're lazy, they're cleaning shit up.
Right.
So they're all over the and they're still working the corner. You know, if you work that hard at the job, you make all kinds
You'd
of
be
money.
fine.
You'd be fine.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make it your public job
Your
to go and educate these people about where they can find jobs. Because right there at Morris and 270,
Okay, yeah.
if they went one block east, they'd be at the limited warehouses.
Right.
They could be
Victoria's
earning,
Secret.
they could be earning $20 an hour.
Right.
But they're standing out there on the street all day long, begging for money, and maybe they make $5 an hour. Maybe they make, maybe they don't make shit. But you can explain this.
I think they're coming out pretty good.
Bruce, you think they are?
Yeah. Especially when they stand out there by Easter.
You've been out there when they were out there in the rain?
I've seen them.
No, I mean living in the rain.
Oh, no. What's that like?
A bench. Were you born to be a duck?
Definitely shoes.
Okay.
No, you know.
Then quack about this one.
I don't know why. Yeah, I know.
Look here.
That's why you don't have people like that. Like, okay. It's like, I remember being there.
Yeah. Those yellow ones, that's the ball winging all the way down. Okay. You know what that is?
No.
That's gas.
Oh, that's gas.
That's a gas.
I run. I will. I could, but I can't do
Taking
it.
over on the other side of the fence, close to the fence. They brought
because I wouldn't try to do that. And then she texted me.
Like phone wire or cable or underneath. So they do that because they're gonna start digging or someplace to tie into gas. Are they open the? They get down to where they
I didn't hear that.
No, is there?
It was so loud.
That's what, Ohio Utilities, Ohio Utility Protection Schools, OUPS.
Alright, there's about
hookah board,
Justin, you remember all those job offers that Robinson was put up on the board?
Yeah.
You remember the one that only had 2 guys in that department? Health and safety. Safety compliance. Just 2 guys. Like, those are words. What do those little words mean? You see the words on the line? They may give you the diameter or the pressure, see that gas line?
There we go. Okay. That means something. It's
Yes,
like
it all means
diameter or something. Okay, or the pressure.
Right, so these guys, when the excavators come out here, well, you know, maybe a depth now, you know, 30 inches, 36 inches. Go out and look at it real quick.
Okay.
Hey, who's on top?
Ahmed, the only reason we were able to build this way is because you're as small as you are.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm the perfect.
you make it work. You make it work. Okay, did you measure the size of your duct opening?
legs and,
Okay, you got a tape measure? Length of this pipe. The opening that's in the wall in there.
Write it down.
There it is. Why do we do knives?
What?
Why do we do knives in our cups? Hey, Ahmed, the hole in the wall, okay?
I know.
All right.
Where you want me to hold that?
Dude, look at you.